Hey everybody! So part 4 of WTF are my gifts, coming at you from the Target parking lot because I had my kids and I needed to leave them with my grandma and come shopping. And I was like, okay, I'll hop on before I need to go shopping, right? So in the Target parking lot in my car to finish up our series of WTF are my gifts. And we are at the purpose sphere. So yay for purpose. Now we're going to finally figure out what our purposes are, right? Okay, no, but seriously, the purpose sphere. So it's the last sphere in the activation sequence. And again, this book is a book that you can purchase in addition to the Gene Keys book, but I'm basically describing everything in it for you. And I am posting all the line numbers. So what you're finding in here is what it has the descriptions of the different spheres, and the line numbers. So if you guys want to get the book, I did post a link to this in a previous comment for you guys. If you're wanting to have a refresher and keep reading, I don't know if you wanted to read instead of watch the videos. But I did go through and do all the homework for you and summarize it for you so that you're not having to read another book, because we all know how lengthy Richard Rudd's descriptions of things are, right? Am I right? Am I right? I mean, look at his book. This beast. And I've read all of it. Pretty much all of it. I think I'm missing a couple. I haven't read a couple of the Gene Keys. Anyways, we are at the purpose sphere. So remember, we're talking about the activation sequence. So these 4 spheres, we have, since this is backwards, life's work, evolution, radiance, and purpose. And so this is the pathway between the radiance sphere, the one that we talked about yesterday, and the purpose sphere. And this is called the core stability sphere, or the core stability pathway. And this is grounding you in your purpose, grounding you in your body, bringing all that is within you and grounding it in your reality. So the activation sequence is how you deal with the challenges in your life. It's the way that we handle the challenge, and then it determines if you have a breakthrough, a breakup, or a breakdown. So within these 4 core gifts, you can be in the shadow frequency. When you're in the shadow frequency, you can have a breakdown or a breakup. But if you can get yourself to shift your shit, you can get into the gift frequency and you can have a breakthrough instead. And that's what allows you to unravel the hidden messages in your DNA, the hidden light that's in your DNA. Because whenever we have a breakthrough, we're able to unravel different parts of our DNA and unlock different parts of our light so that they can come into our world and manifest, right? So when you're in a lower frequency, your bandwidth is smaller, your DNA is raveled really tightly. When you have a higher frequency, when you unlock the gifts through the shadow, you're able to unlock more light within you. So you shine brighter. You literally shine brighter. Your aura is brighter. Your vibe is higher. And when we are able to tap into those gifts, we're able to unlock that light, right? 15. Is that your purpose, Jennifer? You have 15. So our potential to thrive depends on, hey Jennifer, depends on maintaining a high frequency attitude. So the way that you shift out of the shadow frequency is by maintaining a positive attitude and shifting your perspective. You could literally be going through the same situation as the person right next to you, but the person next to you is coming at it from a low vibe and in the shadow frequency, and you're coming at it from a high vibe and a different perspective. So you can interpret the experience as heaven, they could interpret the experience as hell. It's all about shifting your perspective so that you experience it in a different way. You unlock these higher frequencies within yourself and you shine brighter and you experience life with more joy, more love, and And in turn, everything you're putting out is more positive, and you're manifesting more positive things, and you're not attracting all these negative experiences because your vibe is higher, because we attract what we are. We attract what we think and what we feel, and we're constantly manifesting, right? So when you can look at your life from a different perspective, you start magnetizing those more positive experiences for yourself. So what is the purpose sphere? So to get to the purpose sphere, you have to go from your radiance, which depends a lot on your body, right? And our health, our well-being, our emotional, mental, and physical health and well-being, attributes to our life force energy. And that's all what the radiance is about tapping into your life force energy and allowing yourself to tap into the gift frequency so that you shine brighter, so that you are more radiant in your gift, being radiant in your gifts. And so when we tap into our ability to thrive and our life force to sustain us instead of being constricted or repressed, it is expansive. Our life force is expansive. And when we unlock our unlimited life force, it unlocks a potential for creativity that far surpasses anything that we ever thought was imaginable. So when you unlock your life force, it has stored up potential within it. So like I said, your DNA is usually wound really tightly together, and once you start unlocking things, it starts getting bigger, it starts expanding, and so your life force starts expanding. And there's all this energy potential wrapped up in your DNA strands, and your DNA strands are so tight and compressed that when you reach those higher frequencies, it starts unraveling and the light starts coming out because you're unlocking things in your DNA. Heck, it is unlocking the higher purpose in your DNA. That's what the Gene Keys is doing. That's what we're doing here, is unlocking this higher purpose in your DNA. Because when you unlock pieces of your DNA, you are able to bring in that energy that was coiled up, and you can manifest different things, and you can use that energy to fulfill your purpose. And that's why the more you radiate, the more you're coming into your purpose, right? So you want to tap into your life's work. Remember, that's about being in flow. You're in flow. You are exactly who you're meant to be. You're not resisting anything. So that's what your life's work is. Evolution, you're getting past your shit. You're not allowing these patterns to keep coming up for you. Hey, Rebecca, you're not allowing the patterns to keep surfacing like they used to. So you're evolving. You just broke through. You're in flow. Now you're evolving. Then you tap into your radiant sphere, and you can expand your life force energy to sustain you, to empower you, to power your mission. And once you're in flow, you are shifting your shit, you are radiating, then you can come into your purpose. Then you can unlock your purpose because you're in alignment. You're in alignment with your spirit, you're in alignment with your body, and you're in alignment with your mind, body, and soul, all in alignment, so that you can unlock that deeper purpose. And so, oh my God, I'm so thirsty. I'm just talking so much. Okay. I love it. I love it. Love it so much. Okay. So core stability between the radiant sphere and the purpose sphere is all about becoming more rooted and comfortable in your physical body. So when you can become more rooted and comfortable and grounded in your physical body, you can start connecting to this world, and then manifesting your purpose into the world. But you have to be really rooted in your body. You basically, first, it's about understanding where you flow best. So knowing your rhythm. You know your rhythm from your life's work. Evolution, shifting your shit, right? Being in the right mindset. Being in the right mindset, having the right core beliefs about yourself, and then radiance, allowing yourself to be in alignment with emotional, mental, and physical equanimity. Being able to maintain that equilibrium, being able to tap into our unlimited life force energy and radiate. And then you hit your purpose, where you have to bring all this stuff into your physical body and ground it in your physical body, because you need to be in flow, you need to radiate, you need all pieces and parts of you in your physical body so that you're manifesting your purpose at the highest potential. And so your purpose is really about getting rooted in that, and that's what That's why there's that pathway of core stability, because it goes from your radiance to your purpose. It's all about pulling everything into your physical body so that everything's here, so that you can manifest your purpose there, right? Let's see. So the core stability is about inner strength, responding and not reacting to life. That's a really important thing, is learning how to respond. What's the difference between responding and reacting? Responding is mindful. Reactive is not mindful. Reactive is just like a reaction. It's like a reaction. React, and it's usually in a negative vibration. When you respond to life, you're still in flow with life. When you react to life, it's because you come up against resistance. Okay, so what we're doing with the pathway of core stability is we're creating dynamic equilibrium between all parts and pieces of us. And it's where your radiance, so your radiance and your purpose are part of your unconscious. Normally, with your life's work and your evolution, they're part of your conscious personality. You kind of understand and you're like, yeah, that resonates. Your radiance and your purpose are kind of below the surface, and it's something that you need to uncover. So you're uncovering it. And your radiance and your purpose are the forces that propel you along your path. Let's see. Your purpose is your higher purpose. And what Richard Rudd was saying is that it's not about what we're here to do, but the quality of our consciousness. So it's not, because mostly everything is about being, learning how to be. You unlock your higher purpose. Because if you're just being you and you're following your bliss and you're going with the flow and you're just doing the things you love, there is nothing to do. You are just flowing, right? And so what he talks about is quality of consciousness, and what your purpose unlocks is the aroma of your deeper inner essence. So it's like who you are at your core, who you are deep down inside. It's the essence of your humanity, your beautiful, I don't even know what I wrote here. Your love of being alive in your body. Love of being alive in your body. Your deepest purpose is to just be. So I know there's at least one of you, I can't remember which one of you guys share the same gene keys as me. I have gene key 15 as my radiance and gene key 10 as my purpose. My purpose is literally to be. It is self-obsession, naturalness, and being. And at the Siddhic frequency, it is just about being. Naturalness and magnetism work together, where you can just lean back and allow things to come to you. So me learning not to chase anything, me learning how to sit and receive, that's my purpose. That's part of my purpose. So it's important for you guys to unlock and understand, what is your purpose of being? What are you here to do? What's your highest potential? And what's the essence of your being? So the essence of my being is just to be. And because I am also the peacemaker, what I've been noticing is that a lot of people have been messaging me and coming to me about relationship advice or inner turmoil or turbulence or health issues, and I'm literally just supposed to listen and bring inner peace to them with my words or my perspective. And so far, it's been really amazing having these people come to me, share their struggles, and me being able to give a different perspective, a different outlook on it, and watch them shift and feel that peace. Like, I can hold space for people that are going through turbulence, inner turmoil, or life changes, and allow my knowledge, allow my inner peace and share that with them. So that's kind of what I'm learning to tap into. And oh, Catherine, yeah, 10 is your radiance and 15 is your purpose. So it's kind of flip-flop for you, right? So your radiance is coming back to oneness too. And because your radiance is 10, it's about moving from the me to the collective I. Me to we to I. So you are on the spiritual journey. What you radiate for is when you're on your spiritual journey, right? And then 15, it's also about you learning to lean back and magnetize. It's about you understanding. So what will get you deeper rooted in your body is hitting the Schumann resonance, which, guess how we do that? We go out in nature, we breathe the fresh air, we interact with nature, we put ourselves outside. So that's really going to be an important key aspect of your purpose, is to be one with nature, be one with the heartbeat of the earth, and magnetize that way, right? the purpose. So the purpose sphere is not only our deepest potential in our purpose, the purpose sphere is also what's the purpose of your relationships. So that's because the purpose sphere is kind of the intermediary between the activation sequence and the Venus sequence, it shows you what the purpose of your relationships as well, because it's purpose of being and purpose in relationships, because your relationships are going to mirror to you too, right? It's going to tell you exactly what you need to heal, how to open your heart more, because first we have to unlock our gifts. WTF are my gifts, figure out what they are, then you move into your relationships and see how they're mirroring your core beliefs, because all the stuff that's happening in your relationships are here to teach us, are here to serve us. And so it starts with the purpose sphere. What is the overall purpose of your relationships, and how are they helping you to open your heart more to life? Because when we have an open heart, we can be of service. Venus sequence is red, so activation sequence is green, Venus sequence is red, and your pearl sequence, the triangle at the top, is blue. And your pearl sequence unlocks the way in which you manifest prosperity and put your gifts into the world. Is how you become of service to the whole. But you can't get there until you know who you are, you unlock your uniqueness, you unlock your gifts, and then open your heart through relationships. You have to open your heart through relationships, because your heart has to be completely open for you to be able to serve. You have to unlock your unconditional love for yourself before you can give it to other people. So that's a big part of relationships. Relationship to others, but most importantly, relationship to self. So your shadow. How does the shadow of your purpose come into play? It prevents you from being. It prevents you from just being. It unsettles you, and it pulls you away from the joy of being alive. So look at your shadow and see, how does that prevent you from being? How does that send you into emotional turmoil? How does that send you into a frenzy of I need to get this done, I'm trying to do this and that, and usually you can find yourself in a frenetic or frantic mindset, like, oh crap, I need to go do this, I need to make myself busy to make shit happen. Because when you are at peace and when you are being, that is in the frequency you're supposed to be when you are in your purpose. And that's what allows you to manifest your purpose into the world, is by the lean back and the deep inner peace. When we are in the hustle mode, when we're crazy, energy all over the place, we're searching for something that we feel, because our shadow will trigger something in us and we'll be like, I don't feel like I understand, and now I need to go find the answer somewhere else. It just shifts us and it rattles us. So that's what happens in the shadow. So it keeps you from being. It keeps you from being. The gift frequency is, it's the purpose. Okay, so this is really cool. What Richard Rudd had a couple different analogies. So how do you get into the gift frequency? How do you get into it? Listen to nature and connect with purpose, to your purpose. Because being in the gift frequency, because you're all about being, it's about getting into the rhythm, the vibration of Mother Earth. Because that is a reflection of how we're supposed to be on the inside. Because everything else in the world, the trees, the plants, the flowers, the animals, they're all one with the Schumann resonance. They're all one with the heartbeat of the earth. They're not going against it. We are choosing to go against it. So if you can get yourself in nature, if you can connect to the heartbeat of Mother Earth again, and after this live, I'm going to post the Schumann resonance. There's like this, I found this thing on YouTube, which was the heartbeat of the earth. And I just listen to it sometimes if I want to ground myself and get into the flow of the Schumann resonance. It's very slow. It is speeding up so that we can all wake up. So it has increased quite a bit over the last couple decades, because with the increase of the Schumann resonance, a lot of people are starting to wake up because of it. So your purpose is a reflection of secret inner fire within us at the heart of Earth. So your purpose is a reflection of the Earth's inner fire. So if you look at your life's work is a reflection of the sun, of it symbolizes a reflection of the sun. Your purpose symbolizes a reflection of the earth's heartbeat, the heartbeat of the earth, your purpose, your being, right? And so it's the life's work sphere is an external, like the sun, right? It's a reflection of the sun, of that fire. There's an inner fire within you that is your purpose, that is like a reflection of the heartbeat of the earth, the reflection of the earth. So your purpose is very grounded, like earth energy, right? It's also hidden within you. It's hidden within you. Just like the earth's heartbeat, the core of the earth is deep inside her. And so that's kind of what the purpose is. And unlocking the purpose is when you can unlock just being. Learning how to just be. Learning how to slow down. Learning how to get into the rhythm of Mama Gaia. Like getting into her rhythm. So that's what's going to unlock your purpose. And help you move. Ooh, 5% battery. Man, we're going through this really fast. Okay, so what I'll be posting later is the six spheres of your, or the 6 lines of your purpose. And each of them have to do with a different part of your body. So Richard Rudd talks about archetypes all the time. Like all the 64 gene keys are different archetypes. Well, the lines of your purpose sphere are different parts of your body, which is cool. So line 1, anybody who's a line 1, it's all about physicality and your bones. Line 2 is about posture, and it has to do with fluids. Line 3 is movement, and it has to do with your blood. Line 4 is breath, and it has to do with your rhythm. And line 5 is your voice or your frequency. And then line 6 is your intent or your cells. So I'll be posting this for you guys, the 6 different ones. Carrie Ann, your purpose is 37. Watch Gaia.com, Missing Links with Greg Braden. Speaks all about the science of Gaia. That's super cool. So let me see really quick, Carrie, what are you? So you're a line 1, I'm a line 1 too. So you are bones, right? Physicality or bones. And I'll post a description of that for you. But you are 37. Ooh, I have a lot of notes on this. Okay, so 37 is weakness, equality, and tenderness. And I think we did a live about this, so I would watch that live if you could, Carrie. The victim pattern is victim of your gender identity. So like how you're associating with your gender, being a mom, being a wife, all these shoulds. You should be like this. Being and feeling like you're a victim of that gender identity, because it's also about weakness. So yeah, I definitely for sure did a live about this, so I would check out that live to talk more. It definitely talks about yin and yang too, and balance, and it's talking about oppression and submission in the shadow frequency, and it's the gift of equality, right? I definitely did a live on this. There's so many notes in here. I'm like, whoa, what's going on here? So I would check that out. Let's see, Simone, you're 61, so that's psychosis, and you're a line 4. Psychosis, and I think it's inspiration. So think about, there we go, line 4. Nope, not that one. Line 4 is breath. Core stability. 4th line has a gift for connecting with others, with people or creatures. If you have a 4th line purpose, then this will tend to move you naturally into communion with others. Your very core stability comes from connecting through friendship and service. The times you may feel most at home in your body and on earth are likely to be when you are surrounded by those whom you love. The 4th line purpose is felt as a profound urge to bring others into harmony, to bring others together in the same breath pattern. When you bring people together after some time, the group will develop its own unique breath pattern, and this can be an extraordinary experience. It is the great potential of the 4th line to bring humanity together into the realization of our unity. So cool. I love that one. Girl, the 7 Sacred Seals books and the Gene Key activation. I love that. I haven't even started the 7 Sacred Seals. Actually, I will be starting that after I complete my mentorship, not my mentorship, my ambassador program. I'm going to be diving into the sacred seals, and that's like a deeper dive into Gene Keys, and I'll open a group for us all to do it together. So there's a couple people I know already who want to do it with me. Carrie Ann, we can do it, and then I know Joanna and Allie want to do it too. So we'll probably put together a mastermind collaboration where we can all do it together and support each other, because it's about unraveling your core wounding. And so we're probably going to be doing that together. Okay, guys, I don't have too much time. I don't have too much battery, so I'm going to hop off early off of this, but I am going to be posting all the line numbers, because I love being able to give you these resources so that you can uncover and unlock more things in your Gene Keys. So today was the last day of the activation sequence. Woohoo! So we went through life's work, evolution, radiance, and purpose. So super exciting. I am excited to have given you this knowledge, this information, so that you can understand it at a deeper level, so that when you're connecting the dots, it comes easier to you guys, instead of being like, okay, but I don't know what this means, and what the hell is this sphere, and yada, yada, yada. So what I want you guys to do is unlock your gifts, contemplate this, figure out what makes up you, what's the alchemy of you, what are your unique gifts, and just contemplate the activation sequence more. Yeah, I'll see if I'm going to. We did do a little bit on the Venus sequence. Remember when we did the SQ, EQ, IQ, and core? We did talk about that. So I'll see if I could put a document together with all the different posts we did about all of these. So I'll do the activation sequence, and I'll list these videos and the line numbers too. And then I'll post everything that we did about the Venus sequence. And then obviously the next logical step is to talk about the Pearl sequence. But I don't want to jump into that quite yet, because I want you guys to have time to reflect and contemplate, because you can't be of service until you start unlocking your heart. So we'll go through that together. But thanks so much for joining me again today, and I'll keep you posted on what's next, okay? Have a great rest of your day. Bye, everybody.